afraid. Be very afraid.
I do before I kill him.
Wow.
This took a dark turn, much
Well,
like
I'm
this.
just happy. After camera troubles, I'm just happy we see John.
You and me both. There's one. I can tell you about movies. I can find movies for you. I cannot fix anything on a computer.
Yeah, the techie side gets a little tricky. But we made it, everybody, and this is Xenomania, the first episode that we are doing in the new year, 2026, baby. Officially season 2.
Yep.
Yeah. Happy New Year's, maniacs.
Happy New Year. This is going to be a great season. We got a lot coming up, especially with this Goldie of an oldie. I think we can call it an oldie.
Goldie of an oldie.
It's
a Goldie Hawn.
Oh,
he's the goldiest, besides maybe Dolly Parton, if you want to go that route.
Kurt Russell reference so early on. He'll be making an appearance later this year. I'm excited for that. Now we're talking about the Sixth Sense, ladies and gentlemen. The first M. Night Shyamalan production.
Ding dong.
Yeah.
Good enough.
First outing.
Close enough.
And he hits it out of the ballpark. I followed this group called Film Inquirer on Instagram. Nice little shout out there. And they asked people what their first film was to watch for 2026. And I said The Sixth Sense. And they actually commented. And they were like, there's a twist in it. And I said, yeah, and it's great for first-time viewers, which we all aren't first-time viewers. We, of course, saw this back in 1999. But it's good for nostalgic reasons. It's a good movie, in my opinion. It still holds up, even though you can tell he's dead. Spoiler.
I think right off the bat, I mean, listen, you had 26 plus years to not have this spoiled. I mean, if somehow you've gotten this far without Sixth Sense being spoiled, I mean,
no.
Congratulations.
There are some people who don't know, about this film or have just heard of it and are curious. So it's interesting to see that dynamic, especially, I mean, again, like I said, we were all a part of the time when it first premiered, 1999. Like, just crazy. It was a crazy time for this film.
Nick Barnegat's got speaking of spoiling it, he's got a clip circulating. He's a stand-up comedian. Really dry humor, and he goes into a bit, and as he's starting it up, he's like, and if you haven't seen it yet, it's been 26 years. Like, you can, it's your fault. He goes in, and the whole bit is about how it's more believable that his wife didn't talk to him for like a year than it was that he was dead. That's why men didn't notice the twist at all. It's pretty funny. I enjoyed it greatly.
I can agree with that.
The thing with that is he really makes no effort to talk to her either. And you watch him and
also believable.
Yeah, absolutely. If you get that intuition that the wife is mad, you kind of shut your mouth, or you do what I tend to do and put your foot right deeply in your mouth and make everything way worse.
Yeah, that's my method too. But I've seen some pretty interesting non-functioning marriages where it's just like icy silence for long periods of time. Like, ooh, waspy.
Yep.
But it's the little tells you can see, like, especially watching it this weekend when she's like in bed and he checks on her and she pulls the cover a little more tightly, or like she's like warming her hands, and each time the door, it's just interesting, to see that. But
she's got another man over when she should know that he's in the house.
Yeah. As a first watch, that's like, holy shit. Like, what is this chick doing right now? Like, she's so unhappy. And then as you're like, after watching, you're like, oh man, I feel bad for Bruce Willis. He doesn't even know.
Yeah. Scotty doesn't know.
I never had that going though. I never had that watching it even the first time. That's where things started to sort of go off in my brain that something's not as it seems. Is they never showed. Yeah. I mean, the only part of their relationship they showed was them happy and then him getting shot by a new kid.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty quick.
The lead up and like startup before things get supernatural and stuff, you sort of forget about by design because you're like, okay, he's a psychotherapist or whatever, a kid shrink, and he's well renowned and he's rich and his life is good. Oh, things have changed. And then it like immediately segues over to what's his face? What's the kid's name?
Haley Joel Osment.
Haley Joel Osment, that was a name that was so popular back then. He just popped up in Happy Gilmore too, to some acclaim.
Isn't he?
And,
Yeah,
It's his
he
rival,
was
right?
in something else that I saw too, really recently.
Yeah, he's making money again, but he looks different. He's not the
Oh,
cute
yeah.
little kid anymore.
He's a scruffy 30-something-year-old guy now.
He's a beardy beer drinking man, and he probably still sees dead people. But yeah, the movie kind of like rolls right into that, and you get into your M. Night Shyamalan shenanigans, M. Night Shyamalanigans, where he's, and I'm only when I watched Sixth Sense, I didn't mind because I hadn't seen the same tricks 47 times. But now, after The Happening and Devil and Lady in the Water and The Freaking Village, that one pissed me off the most because that movie had every right to be good. It really did.
Until the
And
big
it was
reveal.
not.
The big reveal in the
Yeah.
middle. Oh, there's a road. There's cars.
They're scared of the color yellow.
Yeah, I mean, he uses colors. I mean, in Sixth Sense, it's red.
Yeah. Red appears a
But-
lot.
You know, I remember this movie coming out and there being next Hitchcock, next this one, next, and like, I mean, he's been fine.
He's still riding that high. He's still
He's
riding
fine.
that high. Even
Yeah,
the
he's-
servant disappointed in the by you let it go long enough, just like his career, and it starts to get disappointing.
I want to know who compared him to Hitchcock because that's not a
Oh, it was-
comparison. That's a
That was a-
awful comparison.
That was a big thing after Sixth Sense. Like, I mean, he was going to be the next big, huge deal. And like maybe for 10 years he kind of was. And then it was, this is really a one-trick pony. He's just, there's a twist. So every movie you just wait for the twist.
They don't pay off. They don't. Like The Happening. What was the twist there? Oh, it
Trees.
stops.
Mhm.
The Happening's twist was they decided to stop killing everyone.
Did anyone see Trap? Like, what was the
Yeah.
twisted? That was him? He wrote and directed that. I was looking it up. Was there a twist in that?
So twisty.
Sort of.
She like brings him into that. His daughter is the pop star in that movie, the director daughter, and they bring Josh Hartnett into her house. Like she switcherooskies it. They kind of switch directions. Is that the twist you're talking about, John? Where they like bring her into it as a main character?
I mean, I haven't watched it, but based on what I know of it, it's kind of the twist that Trap is a setup. You know, they're setting Josh Hartnett up the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay.
The whole movie is about him knowing about it and trying to get out of the stadium. And then they switch settings to residents and they like get him, but he gets away again. And then it's, well, he'll come back, and he does. And that's like the end of him because he came back to kill his wife, I guess. I don't even know who he tried to kill.
I don't know
It's an
either.
utterly forgettable movie.
Listen,
So the twist.
the whole reason for Trap, I think, is to expose his daughter singing more than it is to, make a movie that people are going to go wild for.
Yeah, like that's not a real good. Like the twist in The Village was that it was in modern day.
Yeah.
That was the twisty twist. The twist in Signs was the water cups were relevant, and that the aliens were like susceptible, and like swing away was to swing away at the alien. That was kind of the meant twist, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know if there's a twist in Devil. Devil was such a bad movie.
Don't go on elevators.
I don't even remember if I watched Devil. Maybe I did. It's vaguely familiar.
It's hard to get past the part where he's like, wait, something's going on. Drop your sandwich. And the guy drops his sandwich and it drops on the jelly side or whatever. And he's like, the devil's here. When he's here, bad things happen. And it's like, if it landed on the bread side, the devil wouldn't have been around? Okay.
You can
Okay.
you can save it. You can dust the dirt off. The jelly, you can't. That gets embedded into it.
There's like a
Yeah,
distinctive acting style in Tarantino movies and stuff like that. There's also a very distinctive acting style for a lot of people in M. Night movies, and that style tends to be kind of like bland,
Yeah.
just sort
Yeah.
of like weird deliveries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Bruce Willis was kind of muted.
yeah.
He was great in Unbreakable, though. If we're gonna do like M. Night, we better bring up Unbreakable. That was good.
Yeah. Unbreakable and Split are probably his two best movies after Sixth Sense.
Yeah,
What about The
and
Visit?
they franchised them.
The Visit's okay,
I love that twist.
but I mean, it's sort of the idea I was getting at earlier is you go into an M. Night movie now waiting for the twist instead of, focusing on good storytelling. He's, disguising everything because he's going to twist something near the end. And I don't know. The twist is fine, but I'd rather he made a good movie. And if there's a twist, there's a twist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Like, I feel like it's forced, and I agree with that. Like, he hits it well with The Sixth Sense. Signs, he does well. Unbreakable, I feel like that was pretty straightforward. I mean, if there is twists, it kind of flows with it, but that's what you want. You want twists to flow. And a lot of his movies, the twists have been forced down people's throat. Like Old, the twist was like right there, constantly in your face, and it took over the story. And the story is decent, but the twist is like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and I don't think you get that as much from Sixth Sense as you do from a lot of his other stuff. And maybe it's because it was the first one and, you're going in blind not knowing that there's going to be an M. Night twist.
Yeah,
It was new. Like saying crazy again. It was crazy because the phenomenon for this movie was everyone was talking about it, premiering in August 6, 1999. Like, I remember skipping school and watching it on the cheap box on good old pay-per-view just to see it, to see what the hype was about. Scared the shit out of me. It was great.
I think I went opening weekend.
Okay.
didn't see it in the theater. I think I saw it similarly on a cheat box. Oddly enough, but
Old school
yeah,
analog.
it was. I mean, we're kind of going into it without the enthusiasm we would have when we had done a first watch back then,
Absolutely.
because of the state of his career and all the things he's done again and again and again and again. But it really was a good movie. It is a good movie. It was a good movie and a great first watch. If you've never seen an M. Night movie and you watch The Sixth Sense, you're going to enjoy it because everybody did. It made like $672 million box office.
Yep.
Something like that.
No, right on the money.
Bang, baby. I looked it up before we started, and I'm glad I didn't forget the number.
You missed the point.
The Sixth Sense twist isn't as forced, right? You see, to make the Sixth Sense effective the way it's effective the first time you watch it, the twist works. Those moments when Haley Joel lets him in on the concept that he sees dead people, they don't know they're dead, and they usually want help, to Bruce Willis going home and that realization that, oh, I am dead.
Yeah. And the reveal of that is really good.
Yep. Yeah.
At least I feel the reveal of that is really good. The breath at that perfect time when he's like, his wife is napping next to him or sleeping. It must be nighttime. And the kid kind of is reciting, some of them don't even know they're dead. That kind of thing. It's good. It's just good.
It's smooth.
His ring
and
falls
it's done
onto the
because
ground.
there's emotion in it.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Yeah,
that's
that
what
was
I
cool,
take
too.
from it now.
And
That's
he
what
didn't
I
make it
take
through the
from it now.
gunshot.
I take the emotion of those last 20 or so minutes from Haley Joel in the car with mom explaining to her and making her believe that he sees dead people, to then Bruce Willis going home and realizing, damn, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. And him noticing, like, he can't open up the door, and it's like, I feel like, again, we're talking about, like, you're talking about bland. I feel like there's a lot of emotion in that scene, but then there's a lot of emotion in the scene when Haley Joel Osment, his character Cole, reveals that he can see dead people.
Yeah.
Both of those scenes are very high up there, and it's interesting because, of course, it's the finale, which should have a big feeling for every viewer, but the biggest view, which is the reveal, is the midpoint. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it can hit, and sometimes it can't, and it hits in this, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. And I think the thing he does really, really well with this that's not a twist is up until the moment he reveals he sees dead people, you don't.
Right.
Which is cool.
And then from then on, you see what he sees.
Yeah, that is cool.
You know, you're sort of in. I mean, I think you kind of know what's going on with the kid, but you don't have it until that moment. And then you see them all, and you see the kind of life that he has to be living.
Well, it starts off
Oh,
like,
it's gonna be horrible.
I mean, everyone thinks he's got mood swings, he's got schizophrenia. Like, they all think he's dealing with these problems. Everyone thinks he's a freak. And
Mhm.
it's like, no, he's seeing things that he can't handle, he doesn't understand.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, I mean, I consider it, I mean, we're covering it, so it's considered horror, but it's like feel good horror. Like, if I had to make a Hallmark channel dedicated to horror films, I'd show The Sixth Sense. You know?
Oh, for sure. You wouldn't have to cut anything either.
No.
Like it's maybe some language here and there, but for the most part, you don't have to cut very much.
No. It's not very graphic at all. The jump scary scenes are like pretty mild.
The vomiting.
The girl vomiting was
Yeah.
the worst part for me, yeah.
Yeah.
That still
yeah.
gets me. Still gets me.
But I mean, it's The Sixth Sense. It's like tough to do an episode on The Sixth Sense because it's like, hey, we're doing an episode on you guys now.
Mhm.
Well, I'll give
But
you guys one. When you were watching it, were you guys thinking about Scary Movie 3 in the scene?
No.
What? No?
Nope. I didn't even remember Scary Movie 3
No.
until you just brought it up.
No, when the kid was talking to each person, like in that scene, and he's like, he's going to be you're going to have a boy, he's going to be an asshole. And it's just,
Yeah.
I'm amazed that you can remember things from the Scary Movie series by a specific number.
It's up to
that is
3.
pretty impressive.
Up to 3.
I don't know which one is the one with Charlie Sheen and
3.
that's 3? Yeah,
Is
with
it
the,
three?
that's the
What do you-
science one, right?
Yeah, what do you mean my wife's dead? So hold on, her body split in half. So wait, this
Which-
is a
yeah, which
pretzel,
half?
and this is
Yeah. Doesn't he ask which half too?
Yeah,
like
he's
which
like-
half you can access?
But
that's
Which
that's
is-
with the
Good
Michael
crap.
Jackson impersonator.
Best
too.
scene in that movie though is the dogs are acting weird and then they like come by on a ball and stuff like that. That's the best scene in that whole movie. Like they're doing circus tricks. Oh,
So
I saw that in college. That was the double
Is-
feature we did when we saw Mystic River, and then we bought the ticket for Scary Movie 3, and we snuck into Mystic River, and I walked out of Mystic River halfway through and paid for the ticket. Because I was like, I'm not paying for that pile of crap movie and not paying for this masterpiece of a film. And they were like, wait, what are you doing? The movie's already started. I'm like, yeah, I just need to buy the ticket.
I feel guilty. Just give me.
I wouldn't even get into it. I was like, if you guys can't put it together, I'm not going to put it together for you. I'm paying you for one ticket for Mystic River now.
Cookie dough bites. I'm going back to Scary Movie 3, guys.
That is
So-
the same theater that I watched somebody get slapped in the face for how bad Broken Lizard's Club Dread was. Like they
Oh,
stood up
I
and I
love
remember
Club
four
Dread.
Yeah, pineapple.
four
Pete.
friends stood up and one of them was like, "Yeah, man, it was supposed to be good. These are the guys who did Super Troopers." His friend just slapped him in the face. So-
I agree with John though.
Broken
Club
Lizard
Dread
has
is great.
never missed. They've never
They're pretty
missed
damn
for me.
spot on.
Even the
Dread
ones ones you've never seen or heard of have been good. Smoking Salmon was freaking amazing.
That's the one with the waiters.
Yeah.
Super Troopers 2 was okay. It
Super
was
Troopers
okay.
2 is fine. There's a third one coming.
I do want to see it. I am excited for it. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe they'll go back to filming in our area.
Oh,
That'd be cool.
get pulled over, littering in. Littering in. Littering in.
Snozzberries taste like
Is that-
Snozzberries.
That whole opening is local.
We
would
got
be
so
awesome.
excited for these other movies we're talking about, and like we were just monotone through the whole Sixth Sense portion. Do you have a game
Right?
for us tonight, John?
I
Actually, yeah.
absolutely have a game. I
Yeah, we
have a
should
keeper
First
cut for
game.
you guys.
Ooh.
Oh, keeper cut.
So it's just. I hope you didn't go with my suggestion, which I was like, I made something
I did.
evil.
It's still 4 and 4.
Okay, I was like, we should
Right.
get rid of 5 and.
Oh man, tough first one.
Start off with a banger.
All Bruce Willis films.
Oh yeah. There's no hiding this.
Oh wait, so there's
It's
8 Bruce
all
Willis films.
Bruce.
Well, if it's all
Yep.
Bruce Willis, I have to cut 12 Monkeys because I know Die Hard and Fifth Element are coming up, and
He might
Look
not.
Who's Talking. You're gonna put Look Who's Talking in here because you're a clever bastard. You're not. I'm hip to you.
No,
John.
he figured. He might have figured us out. So he might be twisting it around. So
That's exactly what he threatened to do, but I'm still cutting 12 Monkeys.
he's just so good. Real quick, have you
Didn't they get in
guys?
trouble for how much damage they did to like a Capitol building in Philadelphia for
Yes.
the
I
making
think they
of this
might
movie?
have.
Yes.
Yeah, something like that happened.
It's based off a French film actually, and the French film
Mhm.
is amazing. You've seen it, John?
I haven't seen it. I know it's based on a French film, but the name is escaping me right now. Is it La Jetée?
Yes. It's all
Okay.
it's all still frames, and it's like just pictures with a narration that sets
Huh.
everything up for 75 minutes. It's
I
a brilliant art film, if I should say. They do it better, but I am going to cut it too because I agree. There might be some other choices, like if
Keeping Look Who's Talking.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, I am. Yes.
all right. We'll see if this was a good move. Next movie.
Keep.
Keep.
There's like, yeah, no.
Instantly.
I can
Uma
watch that all
Thurman, you
day.
look a lot like your daughter.
Yeah.
Which hopefully
She
everyone
does.
enjoyed the Stranger Things.
Rockin' Robin. Absolutely
finale.
not. Hated it.
No, I
Really?
have heard
Really?
very, very mixed opinions.
Absolutely not.
I
Not
don't-
a single inkling of a risk was taken. Season 4 was a masterpiece of art and storytelling. Season 5 was a giant, like, it was like stepping on a milk dud in the dark in like August. So it squishes between your toes. And
Ugh.
you like, you know what just happened. And you know the like what's gonna happen next. That's basically what Stranger Things season 5 finale was like. They tried a little twisty arty thing in there with like, is she dead? Is she not dead? If you haven't seen it yet, sorry, and don't watch it. But it's so dumb.
I
I don't know.
you
It was just too safe. They played it too safe.
well,
Mhm.
yeah, I think they felt like they had no choice because the kids grew, and I feel though they kind of went with the ending they wanted to do for season 1. You know, is she gone?
Yeah.
Is she not gone? It's very ambiguous. But the D&D,
They spent
the
more
D&D,
time because you're gonna do the D&D part.
yes,
They spent more time on Will's coming out scene than they did on the fight with the final boss.
only a
I'm
minute
just gonna put
difference.
that out.
Only a minute.
Only a
difference.
minute difference. It was 7 minutes total, like ish, just below 7 minutes total for each,
Well,
which is wild.
they cleared up why the Mind Flayer, there was no Demogorgons, is because remember in season 3,
I didn't even have a gripe with that, dude.
hold on, what John, how far are we into this? Like,
He's not gonna watch it.
I want
Me?
him to watch
no,
it so badly.
I'm probably not gonna watch. I haven't finished season 4. Once the
Season
episodes
4
got
is
to
great. Season 5
once-
sucked.
once they got to movie length episodes, they started to lose me.
It's worth it.
Oh, and the
Be-
last episode too, because it's such like it's such like a C plus kind of episode. It's 2 hours long of that too, so you have to like watch them wrap up everybody's little plots and character growth arcs, and you're just like, shut up, nobody cares. I know what you're doing. This is gonna suck. And then 2 hours later, you're like, God damn it, I knew it was gonna suck.
I did enjoy it. I'm happy it's done. They're coming out with
You
a
know what it's like?
spin-off.
It's like getting a free shot at Halle Berry. She's super into you, but you miff it and you get nervous and you like just touch side boob.
Halle
And you have to
Berry,
live with that for the rest of your life.
Halle Berry from the Flintstones.
That's what season 5
Or
of
Swordfish.
Stranger Things final episode felt like. You could have had full Swordfish Halle Berry,
Damn
Monsters
it.
Ball Halle Berry, any Halle Berry. You could have Halle Berry today. What are you saying?
Storm.
Men would fight wars over that lady to this day.
Mm-hmm.
You
Absolutely.
just got side boob. You could have had the greatest night of your life.
Absolutely.
You had a shot. Nope. That's what the last episode's like.
I respect
I'm doing
All
all
right,
this
ready
while
for movie
Uma
3?
Thurman's giving me side eye. Yeah, let's do it
Yeah.
before I get canceled.
Movie 3.
Keeping Fifth Element. Yeah.
Chris Tucker should be on this poster. It's a crime.
Is he? No, he's not. That is a crime. They offered the role to Prince. I'm happy he turned it down, and Chris Tucker got it.
Multipass. They've got the alien opera lady, but they don't have Chris Tucker.
They got Gary
Yeah.
Oldman.
Oh, no, he's there.
Yeah,
He
he's
is
there.
there.
He's down
Hold
there.
on, where is he?
I just saw his
He's-
there he is.
dryer
Okay.
hair.
Off of Bruce's shoulder.
Yep. Such a great movie.
Right, so we're keeping Fifth Element. How do we feel about movie number 4?
I'm gonna cut it.
See, now I feel like he's trapping us.
I'm cutting it. Cut 12 Monkeys. Cut
You
Armageddon.
don't want to close your eyes, Ryan.
And
don't wanna
more
fall asleep.
crackers in my soup.
That is the one scene I cannot stand. The rest of the movie's fine. I actually kind of like Armageddon. If it was like a half hour shorter, I'd probably like it a lot more.
I do like Armageddon, but I like it for like a blockbuster, and I like it for what it is. And what it is one of the greatest movies Bruce Willis ever made. Cut. It's a good movie. Steve Buscemi. If this was a Steve Buscemi list,
Oh,
I would keep it.
that'd be Reservoir
I don't
Because
know.
he's great in this movie.
I don't know, because I mean, without even looking at his filmography, I have 3 keeps.
Yeah, it's Buscemi. Fargo, got to keep it.
Yeah,
That's 4. Yeah. Yeah.
Reservoir
I would
Dogs.
have a hard time keeping this as a
Billy Madison,
There's-
even.
Yeah.
Airheads.
Airheads. Yep.
That would be way harder to do Steve Buscemi than it would be. Like, you could throw the island in there and stuff just for
Mhm.
fun.
Let's do a
Alright.
special
Alright,
Steve Buscemi.
Let's see how we feel about movie 5.
Hold on. I'm 2 for
He chose-
2,
he
right?
Specifically chose Die Hard 2.
I'm 2 for 2.
Die Harder.
This is 5.
So a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas film. Actually, Die Hard 2 is actually really good. But he's already put he put Die Hard last year for us, for our last list. Crap.
This is a cool one because if you watch the TV cut when he lights the gasoline on fire to blow up the plane, I forget what he says, but his voice is so utterly ridiculous. It's one of the best ones. Not as good as the Big Lebowski's, when you find a stranger in the Alps. That's one of the best TV edits of all time. He's like, Mr. Carter, whatever he says. I really don't want to do it, but I'm gonna have to cut it because I don't trust you. Yeah, and it's also not Die Hard. Like, if it was Die Hard, I'd probably have to keep it. But it's Die Hard 2, which is arguably just as good.
But he might have Die Hard with a Vengeance on here. You know what? I'm gonna cut
I
Die
would
Hard
keep
2.
Die Hard with a Vengeance over Die
Okay.
Hard 2, yeah.
Jesus. My
Yeah.
name's not. It's Zeus.
I played Die Hard with a Vengeance video game, like, way
Oh,
too much.
The trilogy.
Driving through Central Park, yeah. Running everybody over.
So Ryan,
That's
you're
when
cutting this?
The games were like huge. Yeah, 3 for 2.
We've done the exact same thing so far.
Yes, we have.
All right.
There's gonna
Let's see if that pays
there might
off for
be a
you
change,
guys.
but let's see.
Planet Terror.
Mm,
How many movies are left after this one?
After this, 2.
And I would have to keep them both.
Yep.
This is the trap, Ryan. This is the trap. He's laid it out nicely. He's gonna get a better look at that poster for some reason.
Planet
See
Planet-
how that leg's looking.
Planet
with the
Terror
gun
is
on
a really good film too.
it. It is good.
I love Planet
Wait,
Terror.
is he in any other?
I'm gonna keep it.
You know what? I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna take the mystery box, Alex.
Keep it. I still get one to keep. One more to keep, one more to cut. And the next one's gonna be super juicy so that you have to agonize over it because you don't know what the last one is.
Well,
Which won't be a problem for
Maybe.
you,
Maybe. I mean, Ryan's
Ryan,
cutting.
because you have to keep them
Ryan-
both.
Ryan's keeping the last 2, and we'll see how he feels about that because here's movie number 7.
I'll keep it. I like The Last Boy Scout. I'll keep it.
I'm gonna cut that one. I'm gonna go ahead and say what everybody's thinking. I'm gonna cut The Last Boy Scout.
I have no choice. I'm just gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna grin it. It's not a bad film.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
fine.
once you get past that opening with the shooting on the football field, like in the middle of the game, like
which is
it's
so
fine.
ridiculous. Can
It's
you
fine.
do which Damon Wayans buddy up movie is better, this one or the one with Adam Sandler? The hell is it called? Where he does
know what you're
Disneyland.
talking about.
Bulletproof?
Bulletproof.
Bulletproof is
so
100%
good.
better.
Bulletproof's one of the best movies, like comedies I think I've ever seen. Actually, like I laughed until it hurt.
That was the time when like you had Money Talks as well with Chris
Yeah.
Tucker, Charlie Sheen.
Come on, let's go.
Maybe-
Look who's talking.
Die Hard with a Vengeance.
You are both going to be sorely disappointed at the movie you're keeping.
Oh come
Oh,
on!
no.
This is one of
That
his
was
later
just
ones.
cruel.
Okay,
That was just cruel.
now I
No,
get
this
his
isn't
rhythm.
This isn't even that late.
I resent that Sarah
is-
Jessica Parker is in the picture now.
This is like early 90s.
Really?
It's not even that late. This was like, all right, I'm just going to make movies that are Die Hard in a different place.
Striking. All right, so I would rather have Last Boy Scout than Striking Distance, for sure.
Well, I got Striking Distance as well. So you know what? But that's a good marathon. Start horrible and then like work it up to like the better. You know, maybe not
we
have
knew
to
he
watch.
was going to do this, and we still fell for it. Still fell for it.
Should have kept
You
Die Hard
mean,
too. I took a chance.
I went-
mayhem.
I went 12 Monkeys, Pulp Fiction, Fifth Element, 1, 2, 3.
We kept them all.
Well,
Oh,
Yeah,
you both
Pulp
cut
Fiction.
12 Monkeys.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. We did cut 12 Monkeys.
Pulp Fiction and Fifth Element are excellent, sir.
Yeah, I'm glad we had those.
No, I mean,
12
Great
Monkeys
Those
is
are
great.
fine.
It's great.
but I knew I was going to get you guys. I knew at least one of you was keeping Striking Distance.
Oh, we were friends. Oh, we were friends. So.
Oh, I mean, you were both getting way too comfortable with the format of me trying to get you to have no spots left for a good movie.
yeah, it's
so.
true. We had you figured out for a bit there.
You're getting too comfortable. I had to mess it up.
Let me think here. As we wrap up this episode on The Sixth Sense. Bruce Willis did 2 movies. Well, technically 3 movies. If you count the cameo, 4 movies with M. Night.
Yep.
So he did Split. He did Mr. Glass. He was the cameo in Split, rather. He did Unbreakable. He did Mr.
Mhm.
Glass. He did, or just Glass, is it called? I forget what the last of that trilogy
Glass.
is.
I think it's just Glass.
And he did this one.
hmm
And then he was at Tarantino-ite as well, right? He did 2 Tarantino movies or 1? He was in Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
I think just the one.
Oh,
think
did you
just the
hear how
one, yeah.
Tarantino had to rope him into that? Because that really blew up the casting
Oh,
when he was able to
100%.
get Bruce Willis. Yeah, that's a cool story. Tarantino tells it on a podcast. I don't remember which one. If it's Rogan or Two Bears, One Cave or something like that. But he does an interview and he talks about the process of getting Bruce Willis. And then Bruce Willis passed on it initially and then came crawling back because everybody was telling him Tarantino was going to be like the next big thing. But that's not how Tarantino tells it. Tarantino doesn't tell it like that because that's a bit of a pompous way to describe it if it's you. But that's the way I interpreted it. He came back. He's like, I got a chance to look over the script again. Yeah, one of those things.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
wanted to be either Jules or Vincent Vega, and he was like, "You should just be Butch," and he took it.
Yeah. And then I think it's because he was talking about how Butch's character would act. And he was like, that's why you have to be Butch, because you're the only one who seems to get, has an understanding of the character.
hmm
And he got him that way. But he had Travolta, too. Like, having Travolta and Uma Thurman on board is
But
pretty huge.
Travolta was like low in his career at this time, so I
Oh,
believe.
yeah.
I might be mistaken, but that's what I think, right?
No, yeah, this is the Travolta revival, and like sort of started the tradition of Tarantino reviving actors' careers. He
Okay.
did that a bunch.
Right.
And this was like before Michael, right? Because he gained popularity with
Yeah.
Michael as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
Michael
Pulp
was a good
Fiction.
movie.
Pulp Fiction brought him back, and you got Michael and Phenomenon, and like he kind of wasted it for a while.
He did Phenomenon after Pulp Fiction?
I believe so. Yeah.
Wow, I love Phenomenon. When you're saying he wasted it, you mean like Phenomenon wasn't good? You don't like it? Oh, I love that movie.
96.
I don't know if I thought it was okay when I watched it originally. I don't think it would hold up.
I've seen it like 6 times.
Does it hold up? Is the question.
And you get Broken Arrow.
Yeah. Ugh.
I love Broken Arrow. Broken Arrow is my favorite spoiled movie story.
Oh yeah.
So I'm sitting and watching this like shortly after it came out on video in my apartment with my 2 roommates. And, it starts and Travolta comes on screen. One guy's seen it, one guy hasn't seen it, and I've seen it. This guy's just like, oh, I love this movie. Travolta's such a good villain. And the guy's like, dude.
That's the twist, yeah. Dude. You fool. Best Travolta villain movie. What do you guys think? There's at least 3.
Battlefield Earth.
Well,
Ooh.
you
Claim, my friend.
did you actually watch the full thing?
That was
Okay.
the hot box.
No.
That movie was playing on a loop in my house for like 3 weeks because I had the hot box. Oh my God, is that movie bad?
I was gonna say that movie had high hopes. I wish I had the
How many
magazine.
Oscar winners are in that movie? Is it just Forrest Whitaker? I think there's like a Battlefield Earth like thing where you can go down like all of the awards surrounding that horrible movie. So Face Off, by the way, I was fishing for you guys to bring up Face Off as best Travolta villain.
Is he really the villain?
That's why I brought it up. I was trying to stir the pot.
Is he really the villain though?
Before we get to our final thoughts on Sixth Sense, I almost forgot what movie we were doing. We've been so far away from it this whole time.
That's the only thing that's made the episode listenable.
Before our opinions, do you guys want to hear some other people's opinions? I have 3 reviews.
We'll run into that.
I have a 5-star. There's a lot of 5 stars. It was harder to find. This is the rare one. It was kind of hard to find low scores. So 5 stars. Even if you know the twist going in, M. Night Shyamalan's sophomore feature film, I don't think it was a sophomore, that was nominated for 6 Oscars, including Best Picture, is still a masterful thriller that proves that he is a talented director with a cast at the top of their game. It's a fair review.
Cast at the top of their game?
Yeah, I don't know about that part. It's not Bruce's best. It's definitely not
right.
Tony Collette's. What's his first?
Praying with Anger came out before The Sixth Sense in 1992, which is considered to be his first feature film since it technically was, though it played mostly at festivals, and it was semi-autobiographical.
Oh.
All right, so you're right, reviewer.
Okay.
Although,
That's
you're
one.
only technically right.
What's the twist? What's this?
Yeah, the twist is his career.
Is that why he was praying with anger?
Yeah, for real. All right, John, we stepped on you hard. What were you saying?
It's okay. I was questioning the actors at the top of their game.
Yeah, same.
We've seen Bruce better.
Yes.
Tony Collette gets a lot better.
I feel like
his Haley Joel might have been his best.
Agreed.
Well,
that was the standout.
Maybe.
Right? This was his first role.
So, maybe it's Misha Barton's best.
Oh yeah, Misha Barton was in what, The OC?
Like I said, they might be Misha Barton's best.
Fair point. No, Haley Joel was better in Secondhand Lions.
Fair.
Secondhand Lions is a raucously good movie.
Yes,
he was in AI, Artificial Intelligence too, but I didn't remember him in it.
And Forrest Gump Jr.
Oh, dude, he was in Tusk, bro.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Okay,
I'm learning
quite a lot.
He's in. Let's see here. He's in Entourage, which, the movie at least.
He's in a movie with Tom Selleck. Say what?
Wait, What movie with Tom Selleck?
Tell me it's a Magnum PI Sixth Sense crossover.
Kind of looks like it. It's called Last Stand at Saber River.
Ugh.
It sounds like a porn.
Oh.
Secondhand Lions. I'm staking my claim. That movie is phenomenal.
No, I second that with you. That's a great film.
And he's
Robert
older in
Duvall.
it, so he actually gets to act a bit instead of just being like, kid, do this, kid, do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm with you, John. I think Hereditary would be. I don't never remember the actress, and I feel terrible for this because she's quite good. I don't
Toni
remember her
Collette.
name. Is it Toni Collette?
Toni
She's great
Collette.
in Hereditary. Even though I don't like Hereditary as much as like everyone else seems to, because it's a ripoff of Rosemary's Baby, and I will die on that hill. Spoiler for the episode we're gonna probably do one day on Hereditary, but yeah, I think she grows with her career as well because Sixth Sense was kind of her breakout role too.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's had
Yep.
a great career. I mean, Little Miss Sunshine, Knives
Such a
Out,
good movie.
Juror Number 2, Nightmare Alley, Mickey 17. Like, I'm going all over, but
Yeah.
she's had a great career. And
She went on
I mean,
her.
Bruce-
Yeah, she's had a really, really nice career. And Bruce is kind of like the action version of someone like Michael Caine, who does like good movie, paycheck movie. Good movie, paycheck.
Yeah.
and it all
That's fair.
started with Moonlighting.
Oh man,
Moonlighting-
Moonlighting's a good movie.
The
Hudson
first
Hawk?
two, the first 2-3 seasons of
Yes.
Moonlighting are as
Hudson
good
Hawk.
at television. Hudson Hawk was not. Yeah, Hudson Hawk was good.
I mean, it was an enjoy. I didn't even know it existed, and it was on one day, and I was watching it back when I had television. I was like, "Whoa,
His
he's singing! Now.
his-
He's singing, everybody."
his first season cameo in Miami Vice, which was before Moonlighting.
Oh,
It's an
yeah,
episode
I disagree
there.
with that. Did you find a 0 review or a 1-star review?
I found a 1.5. I just wanted to touch on one more thing from that, and how excited I am for the potential for horror at the Academy Awards this year. Because I think it's very reasonable that
yeah.
Frankenstein gets nominated. I think it's also become pretty inevitable that Sinners is going to get some noms too.
It's definitely going
And-
to because of just the nature of the film.
Mm-hmm. It's also, I mean, of the movies I saw this year that are, you would consider to be Oscar contenders, it's about as good as any of them.
I'm guessing you just said Frankenstein is as good as any of them.
I said Sinners is, but Frankenstein is too.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I would rather Sinners win than the other movie that's in contention that we've all talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that movie.
I know you did. I don't want to get into it now
liked
because
it
I
a
don't want
lot.
to spend another 20 minutes on a tangent.
Nope. All right, 1 star. Which I don't really agree with this 1 star either. The so-called twist ending is predictable after the first scene. The whole story is in service of the twist, I agree, and ultimately feels hollow, like all M. Night Shyamalan movies.
Okay, so we saw this one after he'd seen other ones. So
Absolutely.
that's why he's been tainted.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But if this
Absolutely.
Broski, if you had, I don't believe that he knew what was going to happen. Not a chance.
No.
Unless he
No.
was like, every M. Night movie's got a twist. I'm going to watch The Sixth Sense. And
Yeah.
somehow I don't know
Yeah.
what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And he sat down staring at the TV, like, oh, there's the twist. He got shot. He's dead already.
Yeah.
Like, I don't believe it, though. I think this is just some
No.
cholo bolo.
He turned
Yeah.
the TV off before the best parts came. It's like it's over.
Yep. And then we have the great half-star review.
8.5 stars.
Oh.
It's-
I think the half-star is because they don't allow you to do 0, so because this is a 0-star review. The start of a career for one of the most overrated, over-sensationalized director to ever exist in cinema. A cheap knockoff of an Are You Afraid of the Dark episode. Predictable, pointless. I've seen better film on teeth.
Even I just
Between-
watched that episode. That's so funny.
Between the plot holes, the predictability, and the general idiocy of the film, this should have been a one and done. But no, somehow this insipid little film was a success. Astounds me.
I love the "Are you afraid of the dark?" shout out. You know,
Yeah.
that's
It's called The Tale of the Dream Girl, the one they're referencing,
Uh-huh.
by the way. And we literally just watched it
it's a dream
because
girl.
Kim turned onto it for some reason, and we didn't remember it, so we gave it a watch, and it was good, but we definitely predicted the ending.
Oh, I know which one this is.
I don't, because I never saw any of those.
Can I spoil it for the listeners?
Yeah.
Sure. You
So
spoil everything else.
it's yeah, true. It's the one where he's a dude who works in a bowling alley, and this like smoking hot 80s girl, well, I guess 90s girl, comes in all the time and is like in love with him, and he's in love with her, and he's trying to like, do things that teenagers do. And his sister rags on him all the time. And it goes back and forth, and then you find out at the end that things are getting weird, and she's like really pushy, and she's calling him at weird times and all this stuff. And then you figure out he's dead. The sister's the only one who can see him for some reason. They never flush that out. And the mother that's been interacting with him throughout the entire show and has been sad about stuff is because he's dead. But she hasn't really been interacting with him. They just tricked us like The Sixth Sense. And then the dream girl is trying to get him to cross over with her to like the other side. And that's like the whole premise of the episode. And then he leaves. And it's finite.
It's a good episode, actually. I remember that episode now.
It is pretty good. Watch it again. Check out Smoking Hot 90s Girl.
From a different
She's like
perspective.
25. It was back when they used to cast like retirees as teenagers. So everybody relax. All right.
Retirees.
But no,
And I
they
mean,
went hard.
I don't even know when Are You Afraid of the Dark came out.
Early
It was
90s.
on Snick. Yeah, it was on Snick, and it was like the 8 o'clock. I used to watch Are You Afraid of the Dark and then roll over to Monster Vision.
Yep. 9:30 on Saturdays.
So it was 9:30, and then Monster Vision started at 10.
Yep.
Perfect.
Like what years?
I don't know. I was in like 2nd through 4th grade, so
Afraid of the Dark.
So, it's probably fairly legit that you found her hot anyway.
So 92.
well, I found her hot like now. Not back then. I was too young.
It's like that's the age my Alyssa Milano crush started.
Well, I mean, yeah, that transcends age and
Yeah.
puberty.
Like-
It's Alyssa Milano.
She and I are the same age, so like, who's the boss was like, oh, hi,
Yeah, that'll do it.
yeah.
No, the yeah, Are You Afraid of the Dark ran at that time. There was some like reality or some like comedy sketch show that came on before it, and then 2 more shows came on before that. It started at 8, ended at 10, and then Nick at Night started. That's when you knew that the good times were over.
Oh,
When, like,
I
the
Love
Honeymooners
Lucy.
came on. Yeah, whatever came on right after Snick was like disappointing. And then they put a buffer show in between them. They put like a mid-range age show in there. But yeah, anyway, we all think The Sixth Sense is great.
I think The Sixth Sense is fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It holds up differently. Like, I was texting you guys while I was watching it about how it wasn't holding up, and then I got to that last 20 minutes, and it changes how you feel about the whole movie.
Yeah.
Because, as you get older and you have loss and really
Yep.
starting with Misha Barton's funeral on, it's just a very emotional end to a movie.
Yeah.
And it elevated it quite a bit for me. I think I put Sixth Sense in about the 3.75 range.
375. All right, fair.
375.
What do you think, Ryan?
No, actually, you know what? I was gonna go with the 375 for like initial watch. It's great. You get the twist. I watched it when I was in middle school, then rewatching it again older, my 20s, getting a better understanding, and rewatching it again. It's got a good story. M. Night's a good writer at that time for his first big blockbuster, but it's not a 5 out of 5, and it's not really a 4. It's that 3.75 for me. I agree with
Yeah,
John.
it's below a 4. I'll give it a 3.5 just to be different. But it's a good movie. The acting's done well. It's a
Yeah.
well done film. You will enjoy it if you watch it without knowing
Yes.
what's
Yeah.
happening. You should have enjoyed it when you first. Everybody enjoyed it when they first came out. So
Yeah. And you can
But it's a
still
gimmick.
enjoy it now.
at the end of the
There's-
day, it's a gimmicky movie, and we're
Mhm.
sick of the
Yes.
gimmick.
Yeah. If this was the only time he employed these tricks, I think it would still hit better, but
Yeah.
that became just his brand, kind of dampens it a little bit.
Are we ever gonna do Shutter Island?
Oh,
Do you think?
I would
It's
We
not
love
could.
to.
technically horror. All right, if you'd
We
love
could.
to, I'm going to shut up about it. But I have an opinion about this movie compared to Shutter Island. I'll wait until the Shutter Island episode to start saying all that stuff. So stay
I'm
tuned, dear
curious.
listeners.
Curious.
All right, I think we're going to
Stay
roll
tuned.
into the top 5.
Yeah.
Top 5. First top 5 of 2026. I'm going with.
And the fastest one ever. It's going to be a record.
So I'm going with top 5 M. Night films.
I will literally hit the button.
Are you Dr. Evil? Like, you're gonna press the red button. All right, hold on. I don't want to go into the incinerator. But my top 5 M. Night films.
Freaking laser. All right, let's hear it.
Top 5. I'm going to start off with number 5. It's based on a French language Swiss graphic novel named Sandcastle, which I just learned about today. Actually, written, directed, and produced by M. Night. Again, top 5 M. Night films. It's old. Follows a group of people who are vacationing, are rapidly aging on a secluded beach that they're brought to by the hotel. It's really in your face, like I said earlier, with the twist. You see the rapid aging, and I guess the idea of them escaping is the twist. But if you want a good M. Night movie, I'd recommend Old, and it's pretty recent, coming out in 2021. My number 4 would be The Visit. I kind of fell off him with, like, The Happening, The Village, and Devil. Even though I did enjoy my first watch of it, I agree there's a lot of problems with it, seeing it again. But I feel like The Visit's a good number 4 just because there are a couple good twists. It follows 2 young siblings who go to stay with their estranged grandparents. But during the stay, the siblings notice their grandparents behaving bizarrely, and they set out to find the truth behind the strange circumstances at the farmstead. Number 3, we are going with 2002's Signs. I do enjoy the film. It was a nice change when I feel like at that time there wasn't a lot of science fiction. Or for me, from my perspective, there wasn't a lot of science fiction. That was at least in my face. The story focuses on a former priest named Graham Hess who discovers a series of crop circles in his cornfield and the phenomenon in a result of extraterrestrial life. It stars Mel Gibson, Joaquin Phoenix, and then that leads to number 2, Split. It's the sequel to the Unbreakable trilogy, but it's its own film following a man played by James McAvoy with dissociative identity disorder who kidnaps and imprisons 3 teenage girls in an isolated underground facility. I did enjoy it. It's a nice follow-up. The twist is what makes it a sequel, which was a nice nod. And number 1 is Unbreakable. Can't put The Sixth Sense on here. So Unbreakable is my number 1. Basically, it follows David Dunn, played by Bruce Willis, who survives a train crash with no injuries, leading to the realization that he harbors superhuman abilities. As he begins to grapple with the discovery, he comes to the attention of a disabled comic book store owner, Elisha Price, who manipulates David to understand him, or as we know him, Mr. Glass. I would recommend those 5 if you love M. Night movies or if you want to give M. Night movies a chance. And John, I'm curious to hear what your top 5 are, because I know you went with twists, so I'm curious.
I did go with twists. And the closest we're going to get to a spoiler in my top 5 twists in horror is that just the title. I'm not going to give away anything except a brief description. I'm not going to tell you the twist. So my number 5, now as we roll out of Christmas, my number 5 is Better Watch Out. So a babysitter and the 12-year-old boy that she's sitting are forced to defend the home from a ruthless home invasion.
Babysitter trope kind of always comes back around, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Call's coming from the house.
Yep. My number 4 is a movie starring Nicole Kidman called The Others.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's a good one.
Yeah. A woman and her 2 photosensitive children live in her family estate. The trouble begins when mom starts to believe the house is haunted.
What freaked me out in that movie was the locking of the doors. They
Yeah.
turn around and lock the doors after they went through them. I was young and I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Number 3, one of Ty West's earlier movies, and I've really come to like what Ty West does, and it's The House of the Devil. A struggling college student takes a babysitting job that isn't all it seems. She's paid $400 and told that she's actually watching an older woman. And that's just the beginning of the weirdness in this one.
Interesting.
Check that out. That sounds good.
Yeah, I think that has to go on the calendar somewhere. My number 2, we've talked about the director. We did a whole episode on one of this director's movies. It's Eli Craig, who directed Clown in a Cornfield.
Yep.
But this goes back before Clown in a Cornfield with Tyler Labine and Alan Tudyk. It's Tucker and Dale versus Evil,
Nice.
which takes the twist on the hillbillies and the hillbillies' psycho killers. 2 hillbillies vacationing at their new cabin are mistaken for psycho killers by a group of camping college students. Violence and hilarity ensue. And my number 1, I've been talking to you guys about for a couple of days now, I think. I think it's going to get bumped onto the schedule really soon. It's directed by Alexander Aja, who you know from other stuff he did later on. And it's High Tension.
Yes.
Whoa.
So, a sadistic killer invades Marie and Alexia's quiet weekend at a secluded farmhouse. The killer wipes out Alexia's whole family and kidnaps her. Marie hides and then chases after to save her friend and catch the killer.
Nice.
Say you mentioned that to me, this past weekend, and I looked it up. It looks good. Got my interest on there.
All right.
Don't read too much.
That wraps up the
Don't-
top 5.
Yeah, don't spoil that twist for yourself. Now,
Just the synopsis.
that's a twist. That's a twist.
That's actually high praise from John, guys.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that wraps up the top 5 and the
Yeah.
episode of The Sixth Sense. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Have a good one, guys.
See ya.